Dr. Stein, why do you think that human decision-making and behavior is marginalized, almost scoffed at in cybersecurity and technology as a whole?
It's a great question, one that I wrestle with on a daily basis for a lot of reasons. The primary one is because it should be otherwise, and I'd like to be able to contribute to solving that and making it different. Um, for a very, very long time, what goes on inside people, what drives us to behave or misbehave or to do the things that we do, has seemed mystical, certainly mystifying. Throughout the ages, lots of so-called answers have been called up from, religion to, mumbo jumbo to, granola crunchy ridiculousness. There is, in fact, however, a large body of established empirical science around mental processes and mental function. And there are many things that we understand, and helping other people to understand that there's no stigma, there's no shame, everything that involves so-called mental health, who people are, how they think, how they feel about themselves, how they relate to others, how they interact with others, how people can conduct themselves in ways that are authentic and vulnerable without constantly posturing that all is well, or that they're impervious to injury or to emotions. It would be a different world. So, the project here is not to transform the human condition into something that it's not, but really to enable people who are in positions of authority and responsibility to recognize that they have a responsibility to create working environments that are really conducive to the people who are working in them and for them, and to society at large and to the communities which they serve or to which they sell their products and services. And that being able to ask for help is no shame, and it's actually really important, and to have that kind of growth mindset and to not succumb to fear or anxiety that something bad will happen if you don't know what's about to happen, or if you are in fact actually frightened or anxious, and that can be attended to. And to remember that everyone has a personal history. And, just because you're a CEO and you have a lot of power and authority doesn't mean that you don't come from, let's say, a troubled childhood, or, that you're not the child of an alcoholic, or that you didn't have a mother who was depressed or anxious, or who made you cower rather than feel warm and safe. And that informs who you are and how you make decisions. It doesn't mean that you're dysfunctional, or that you can't be an effective leader, or that you're not brilliant or skilled or well educated, but all of where you come from impacts what goes on in what you do. And the more you know about that, the better prepared you are to actually be better at what you do.
I love it. Thank you for sharing that.